To Canberra now, the Prime Minister, Gillard.
Name is shortened to Mega. What a fantastic surname he has. He was just pointing out to me with one more vowel it would have been genius on the end too, but that wasn't to be. So it's great to be here to launch George's book. I think George passes the Gillard test of journalism, which is he doesn't write crap. And on a day like today, let me say that with more passion and force than usual. Not every anecdote here is retold as those involved in it remember, but you don't launch a book by Megalogenis because you agree with every word of it. You launch it because you are interested in every word of it, because George is a born mythbuster, empirical and sceptical, without succumbing to contrarianism. Still, my assessment of George's new book is that he's only half right. Sorry about that, George. The two big myths about Australia were best articulated 50 years ago. One about our national economy, that we're just a lucky country. Two about our national leadership, that we're run by second-rate people. George busts one of them, but I'm afraid he's still in thrall to the other. In the Australian moment, he smashes up one of the greatest myths of our time, that we've lived on our luck. He calls that one outright, and I couldn't be happier that he's done it. You know, all those cartoonish lines you read elsewhere about our future being a quarry and a beach, all that silly self-deprecation about having dumb luck with our resources. I've never been so impatient with that kind of lazy opinionising as I am in 2012. In reality, so many countries manage their mineral wealth badly that in the developing world they call it the resource curse, and in the advanced world they call it the Dutch disease. National success in managing resources isn't dumb luck. This truth, that Australia isn't lucky, that we're actually good at national economic policy, runs through the whole of George's story until he comes to this terrific question at the end. In his words, are we in danger of becoming a great country? Well, my answer today is, you bet we are. Here's Australia with a great people, with a good government, doing the hard things and doing them well, making the most of a boom in mining investment, sharing the long-term benefits, pursuing the long-term reforms, with economic numbers anyone else in the world would do anything to get. Excuse me. With more Australians, George's book, I'll just have to grab my enthusiasm is making me hoarse, George. There we go, thank you. With economic numbers, anybody else in the world would do anything to grab, and with more Australians in work than ever before. This is a country where we make change work for us. We've built a strong economy in the past 30 years and we're building a new economy for our future right now. But here's the rub, and here's where George and I do part company as analysts. Having busted the lucky myth, he's still taken by the second-rate myth. So George says himself that Australia is the West's last best role model. High praise. That's George's words. And I agree with that. Our unique synthesis of equality and prosperity makes Australia a nation where we prove that fair countries can be rich and rich countries can be fair. But still, George says, the last serious election was nearly 20 years ago.
Prime Minister Gillard there at a book launch in Canberra. For continuing coverage, just press red on your remote. Look for our dedicated channel on Sky News Multiview. 13 minutes past 11 Eastern Daylight.